Hello everyone, this is MC Scarab Trooper here, and today we will be taking a look at 3 of the Star Wars Rebels figures. I don't have the full set, but I figured I might as well look at the ones I do have. I haven't posted anything in a while, so I am sorry about that. So, get things off, we'll take a look at the boxes. We'll start out with Zeb, since he is the member we were missing from the Rebels crew. So this was the one that kicked off kind of the new packaging for Rebels. So this is figure 1, if you look right there. Then you have the nice artwork of Zeb there, and on the side. Now unfortunately I don't have all of them, so I can't line them all up. But you do get the idea. It has the purple on the box, just like all others, so you can tell which series it's a part of. So yeah. Pretty nice box. Now this is bigger figures, so the box is bigger than your standard box. But yeah. Alright, so now we'll look at canons. And so canons is, again, newer box. This is figure 4 in the Rebels wave. You have the nice artwork of Kanan there and there. And then you have Ahsoka. Which Ahsoka was actually the first one I got, but she was figure 7, so I kind of didn't want to review it until I got a bit more, so I could show them off. And yeah, so some stuff kind of happened. But yeah. So, give me 1 second, get the camera down. So we'll start off by taking a look at Zeb. Now, Zeb is from the show Star Wars Rebels. And because of that, he has kind of a cartoony look. Kind of. It's interesting because, yeah, sorry, the light looks weird. I don't know what happened there. Maybe if I open this up. No? That's weird. The boxes behind it seem to, I don't know. So, sorry if the lighting looks strange, but Zeb was the figure we were missing from Rebels. So yeah. And we finally got him, and because of the cartoon look, if you hear noises, that's my cat knocking stuff over. It's kind of got that cartoony look, but live action too. So I kind of like it. I think they did a really good job at making him look live action. So yeah, the paint apps are really nice. Used a lot of paint on this figure. So yeah. Now we'll take a quick look. I'll show the articulation in a bit. There's Kanan as well. Again, pretty nice. Now, Kanan is a figure we got before, but without the photo reel. So because of that, like it's one of the Lukes I was showing. If I can get him to stand, because of that. Here's the face of the original Kanan, and there's the face of the new one. Also, the paint is a bit different, I feel. I don't know, this one right here feels a bit more natural compared to this one. A little bit more silver, it looks like. Yeah. I like it. Very nice update on the figure. And then, lastly, there's Ahsoka. And again, Ahsoka is a figure we've gotten in the past. Now, I have noticed they fixed a lot of issues I had with my Ahsoka from the original release. So again, the faces, there's the Ahsoka face from before the photo reel. There it is after. Big improvement. Really like that face. And then also the arm's a little loose, and this one, it's not showing it, but very hard to stand. At least, there we go. Whereas this Ahsoka, very easy to stand. I like that. So, then I will get on to articulation. So I will be right back. And now we are back. We're going to be taking a look at Zeb's articulation. Now, for this articulation, his arms can go about that far. About that much, full 360. Then he has a single hinge here, goes up about about there. Got a swivel here, swivel there by the way as well. And a hinge here, going this way, inward and outward. And then on this hand, he has the gunslinger hand. It's a bit of a pointer finger, and on this one, you can hold stuff. And then he has a dumbbell joint in the head, so he can look down about that far, up about that far. The armor pieces here kind of restrict it, such as this could go higher if you didn't have this, but because of the design, you have it. And then also here, you could look down farther, but because of the armor, can't. Now he does have a joint here, a diaphragm, so you can move them. Then his legs have ball joint here. Can go back about that far, forward about that far. And then he has a swivel here. It's very hard to do. It's very tight. Now on this side you can't move it at all, so beware of that. That might not just be everyone's, that might just be mine. He has a double hinge on the leg. It's a little hard to get the hinge up here to move, but he does have it. He has a hinge here, go up that far, back about that far, and he has a hinge at the leg with a swivel, so you can get him stand pretty nicely, you know. Pretty good figure. I'm very happy with the paint detail on it, such as little buttons and stuff all over his suit. I don't know. Very cool. It's also nice to have a figure that's from a Ralph McQuarrie concept art. So I like that. Alright, we will be moving on now. And now we will be taking a look at Canon. Canon has a hinge at the neck and a single ball joint, so he can look up about that far, down about that far. Whoops, there goes his lightsaber. And he has a hinge here. You can move it all the way around, out that far and that far. Single hinge, not too bad. And then the joint here has a hinge going in and out. Same with this one, except because of the armor, it does restrict its up. But that's not too bad because it goes over, so that is nice. And then that far. Single hinge, and then he has a gunslinging hand, but oh no, he doesn't. He has a single hinge going in and out. I thought he had a... oh man, that's gonna be fun. And he has a swivel here, not much down or back, so that's kind of sad. He has ball jointed legs, can go out that far, back that far. He has a swivel, it's very tight again, double joint, that far. Then he has a hinge in the leg, and a swivel for a rocker. Now, right here, because of the way the gun is, it's glued on, so you don't have... I mean, you could stick out further, but be cautious, because you don't want to ruin the rubber. But yeah. So, pretty good, and then his paint details are really nice. I like the look of this a lot better than the original. I'll show that real quick. I don't know. Looks more worn compared to this, in my opinion. Really like it. And just overall, the paint's a lot nicer, a lot cleaner compared to this. I mean, I liked this one back in the day. This was probably one of my favorites. But this is 10 times better. Alright, so now we'll be taking a look at a... Alright, and now we will be taking a look at the Ahsoka's articulation. Now, you do have a ball joint and a hinge, but then because of... I can't remember what it's called. I used to know what it was called, but the kind of head, tail things can only look down about that far, up about that far. It's a little tricky, but still. Should have been more kind of rubbery, in my opinion. And then you have a hinge here. You can rotate it all the way around. Out that far, in that far, for both. And then on this hand, she has a hinge here going in and out. Swivel, open hand. Same with this one, swivel, but you can point it. So that's pretty nice. Then she has a ball joint here. Could go down about this far, back about that far. So that's nice. And then she has the cloth goods here for the skirt. So because of that, you can actually get really nice kick forward and back. She has a double joint there at the knee. Can only go up that far because of the leg armor. And then a hinge here and a rocker. And yeah, and the paint on this one, the face is amazing. But again, the paint, just overall, I feel like for these Rebel figures, is just 10 times better than these old ones. I mean, you might not be able to see much differences if you don't know a lot about the figures, but just look at the eyes alone on them. It's amazing. And also the way the paint on the headdress is. Yeah. So now we will be taking a look at the accessories. Alright, for Zeb's accessories, we have his gun here, which can fold up. And to make it his gun, you just simply do that. Boom. Got the gun. And then to make it his staff, you pull out. Line those up, kinda. And then there's a little thing you pull out here. A little thing you pull out here. There you go. You have his staff. And then you can put that there. That and there. And that's his accessories. And it comes with these shocky things, which, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now to show you something I really like about all these Rebel figures is if you fold this all the way up again, and you take your Zeb figure, he has these two holes in the back, and then the gun has these parts that stick out. You can line it up, and there you go, you have your gun storage. So that's pretty nice, I like that. Alright, now we'll be taking a look at Kanan's. Alright, for Kanan's, you have his lightsaber here, and his blaster. And the lightsaber is just kind of painted silver, and you've got the transparent blue blade here. And the blade comes out, and what's cool about this is, so you have this kind of, like all the figures done in the original trilogy with the hook. Well, for Kanan, his lightsaber actually can come apart into two, like in the show. And he has a spot in his belt back here that you just put that part of the lightsaber in. And then you can just clip the top part right there on his belt. And there you go. I mean, that's really cool in my opinion. I've always liked that. It's like the show, and I just think it's interesting. So, and then, you know, you have the blade. And then the blaster, which is one of my favorite Star Wars blasters. I just really like the design of it. I used it in Battlefront a lot. But yeah, I really like it. Nice blaster. And he has a gun holder there, holster, and you just put it right in. It's not going to fall out either. It's pretty secure. So now we'll look at Ahsoka. For Ahsoka's, you have two lightsabers, a long one with a curved tilt, and a short one without a curve. And they have, again, hooks. The Ahsoka for the Clone Wars does not. I don't have it, I just know it doesn't. So I thought that was interesting. And yeah, so the lightsabers are actually done in like a white, bluish transparent, unlike Kanan's here. So I like that. And again, you can take them out. These are a bit trickier. I'm always worried I'm going to break it. Yeah, I'm having a hard time taking them out. Basically, you'd get them off and then hook them on these little hooks here. And yeah, I forgot how bad the hooks were. But there you go. So if this wasn't there, you just have the lightsaber. But yeah. So now we're going to move on to some size comparison. Hey everyone. Just wanted to show real quick I was able to get this off. So this is Ahsoka's lightsaber. This is the small one, and this is the long one. So they do come off. See? All you have to do is take it, plug it back in. Boom. Just like all the other Black Series lightsabers. So, just wanted to show they do come off. Alright, so now into some size comparisons. Here they are with the Stormtrooper from The Mandalorian. And I think that's a pretty good scale. I like how Zeb kind of is taller than everyone, but not too tall. And here they are with Grand Admiral Thrawn, which we are getting a new version of him. So I am interested to see how that's going to hold up. And just for fun, since there's Ahsoka, here they are with Plo Koon, since Plo Koon and Ahsoka reference, kind of the father-daughter relationship. Yeah. So, yeah, overall, I really think these figures are really good, and they just needed updates on some of these. And also, finally got Zeb to complete the crew, so that's nice. But yeah, so this is MC Scarab Trooper, heading out.